The teacher is has an open body language, and she is placed right in front of the classroom, which allows all of the students to see her. And she's doing a great job of asking questions, as she's about to do now.
Chocolate Touch. What else, Haley? The Giver. Peyton. Popper's Penguins. Michael. I Survived. Perfect. So are those plays?
Yes.
What are they?
Series.
They're books. They're what else, Michaela? Novels. Perfect. So The Giver was a novel, right?
The teacher does a great job of calling on each student that has their hand raised, and she does a good job of scanning the classroom to see who all is raising their hand quietly, and she picks on a variety of students and does not pick on the same student at once. She is also doing a good job of calling on the student and giving them a affirmation after they give the correct answer. So if they say the correct answer, she's doing a great job of saying, "Oh, okay, perfect, good job." I will say that I think that she could add in their name to make it more personal. I know that she's calling their name when she says Michaela. The Michaela will answer and she'll say good, but I think it'll be great if she goes Michaela, good answer, Michaela, to add on to that personal aspect, so students know that, okay, she knows that I said that answer, and she's giving me a personal affirmation, which could go towards their intrinsic motivation.
It wasn't in a play. Did we perform it? No? Alright, so to introduce us to plays, we are going to just watch a quick little clip. We're not watching the whole thing.
She does a great job of doing transitions in the classroom, from when she went from being at the front to using technology in the classroom. It was a bit of a smooth transition. She had a few students who were talking and took a little minute to focus to the front, but for the majority, most of her students were already eager to watch the video because it was a very quick transition and there wasn't a lot of downtime. The way that she spoke in the beginning of the video, it could have gone either way. It could have disrupted the entire classroom, or it could have went smoothly like it did. But if she spoke during the video, and when she asked what play that was, the students could have shouted out or got very rowdy and talked through the rest of the video. But I like how she has an atmosphere in her classroom that allows them to comment, and they know immediately that they have to go back into being focused.
What is weird about the way that this is set up, Ryan?
I think that she did a great job of scanning the classroom to see, a different person who's raising their hand. Even though she only had the same two students raise their hand, she did look for that opportunity for students to possibly answer the question. And then she had to call on Sabrina again after she had just called on her. But she is being attentive to her students. So she's seeing, okay, who all is paying attention. She does allow the students to give group answers, so they don't have to raise their hands all the time. And I think that she does good cues for them to know when to give a group answer. They understand, like, okay, this is time to give the group answer. This is not the time to give the group answer. So she allows those verbal cues for students. So giving the open-ended, but not necessarily directing the students to raise their hands. So she did a great job of what play was that you all knew, and she knew that the entire class would answer because they were all in that play.
So essentially, even though this is in a textbook right now, it's written in a script. Okay, does that make sense? Yes, thumbs up. Your dog, or your doll. Actually, when Miss Luna was playing soccer, we had this one girl on our team, and she was very, very small, smaller than Eva. We were all 10, and she was shorter than Eva was. And it was one very, very windy.
She is doing a great job of making the lesson personal. She's adding in her own story so the students know that, what she's teaching them can be related to life, so that it's not just for the classroom, but they can take it outside of the classroom. So by her adding in her own stories and allowing the students to add in their own stories, she's making the content personal, which is very important for students to see that you are taking that initiative and that you want them to know that you're a person too. You're their teacher, but you are also a person. And she's allowing them to see that side of her, and that they can connect with the stories as well as she's connecting with them. Overall, I think she has done a great job of connecting with the students. I think that she could possibly walk around the classroom a little bit more, so that the students in the back, they seem a little bit distracted. They keep moving out of their seats and looking back at the camera. So if she did a more of a cruise control around the classroom, she just walked and talked, and that would get more students engaged, because she's not just, if she's standing directly at the front, yes, that's good, but it's kind of a lecture style. But if she's more, scanning the classroom, getting their attention from different points, she has control of the entire classroom, and the students that are in the back or on the sides know that she's paying attention to them as well, and not just the students in the front.